Pakistan is within one win of taking their first limited over series in this country. While two batting collapses in a row must be worrying the West Indies, they do still have Brian Lara and the firepower to strike back. The highlights of the second final match in the best of three of the Carlton United series. It's a big match for Pakistan. They could go ahead here, win 2-0. The West Indies, well, they need to fight back. Now, conditions here at the MCG, I'm afraid not all that good. The temperature up around about the 40 mark and a hot northerly wind blowing. Not good for the players, but the toss was won by Wasim Akram, and he decided that Pakistan would bat. West Indies team card, now that's quite an interesting card there because they've got Samuels as 12th man. They've brought in Cameron Cuffey, who's not known to Australian audiences. They've got Courtney Walsh and Ambrose there. Ambrose with a hamstring problem and a groin problem. And Phil Simmons retains his place in the side. The batting is strong. Lara out for a duck the other evening, but they'll be looking to him for a big effort. Now, the Pakistan team, they've also made changes. Ijaz Ahmed Jr. is 12th man. They've gone for pace. Shahid Nazir has come in. He's a good pace bowler, and he's posed problems just occasionally for Brian Lara so far on this tour. They also have Waqar Younis and Wasim Akram in the pace department. They've left out Mushtaq Ahmed, the leg spinner, but they have Saqlain Mushtaq, the off spinner there, and Amir Sohail is back from suspension. Well, it was very, very warm, as I say, and when they started, we joined play in the first over. It's none for none. Curtly Ambrose is the bowler, and taking strike is Amir Sohail. In the commentary box, Bill Laurie and Greg Ritchie.
Whoops, bit of bounce and well played. Run on the board for Pakistan. Amir Sohail showing a lot of experience there, just had soft hands and guided it through the gully region. So this pitch will test a fruity, that's for sure. He's on strike now. It's going to be Walsh from the southern stand in. He's gone, yes, good catch. Brian Lara knocked it up and caught it in the second grab. A very big breakthrough by Walsh. Fruity didn't look comfortable with the bounce. That was well caught.
A beautiful piece of bowling by Courtney Walsh and an excellent catch there at first slip from Brian Lara. They've read it absolutely perfectly, the West Indies, keeping it outside the off stump and short of a length to Afridi, giving him no room to play that pull shot. Lara went high, knew he couldn't grab it first time, but punched it up in the air and got it on the second grab. An important breakthrough for West Indies. Shahid Afridi, a real dangerman for Pakistan, and now he's gone. Excellent cricket for the West Indies. He's gone with Daddles right behind him.
Sohail Lahi coming in at number 3. It's 1 for 2 in the second over, Pakistan, after winning the toss and batting. Off the thigh pad, it's going very fine, very fast outfield. Goes all the way, viable runs. Greg buys, it's 1 for 6. Walsh continues. Lahi on strike, he needs a big score. There it is, it's gone, yes, beautiful bowling. It was a plan, it worked, Lahi gone, Lara takes another catch, it's 2 for 6.
Oh, it's great disciplined bowling from Courtney Walsh and from Ambrose, but Walsh is getting the wicket at the moment. Again, concentrating on the line and the length just outside off stump. Now, Lahi goes not forward nor back, he just plays from the crease. Beautiful delivery, he had to play at it, gets the edge, and Lara does the rest at first slip. Bit of a knock on the finger, won't worry him too much because Pakistan have lost their second wicket. West Indies really on fire. Pakistan now 2 for 6. Lahi, the second duck of the innings.
Ijaz Ahmed Senior comes to the crease. A wonderful strike rate of 79.3 and an average of 31. Oh, superb bowling. It's tough for batsmen out there. Full credit to the bowlers, but it's not easy. You've got to try and score in the first 15 overs, get the run rate up. The ball's bouncing and moving all over the place.
That's into the gap. And they'll get to Simmons chasing the ball down to a very square third man. Oh, he's hit that one, Miles. That's a beautiful shot. It's a long boundary down towards square leg, and it's hit the deck and stopped almost stone dead. And Cuffy, the fieldsman, down there, and they've gone for 3. Well, that's the first really aggressive shot we've seen today.
18 for 2 Pakistan, not in a very comfortable position at the moment, and I think this is an opportune time for Courtney Walsh to introduce the young man, Cameron Cuffy, playing his first game on this tour.
In the air and just wide of the mid-off fieldsman. Well, that is a bit unlucky. It could so easily have gone straight to him. The ball's running down towards the fence, and it's going to get there as well. Well, it's a long boundary, and 4s are going to be hard to come by. And it's going to be more of Amir Sahel and Ijaz Ahmed Senior. Let's see if they can get some runs going here. Oh, that's a good shot. He's got onto that one. Short outside off stump. It's running away down towards the fence, and that'll go into the fence for 4. Well, this is what they've been waiting for. Walsh and Ambrose have bowled superbly, and now Amir Sahel and Ijaz are going to try and take advantage of the inexperienced Cuffy. Short outside off stump. It was asking to be hit, that one, and it was. In the commentary box now, it's going to be Ian Chappell and Richie Benaud.
And caught on that occasion. Amir Sahel trying to go over the top once again, and he just holds out to Brian Lara, who has been the ace catcher for the West Indies so far in this innings, getting all 3.
2 of them at slip, and this one out at cover point. Certainly wasn't off the meat of the bat there from Amir Sahel. It dollied away there to Lara, who took it quite comfortably. A wicket for Cameron Cuffy, bowler for whom West Indies had high hopes at one stage, and then he just fell away a little bit. Now he has the wicket, and it's 3 for 38.
Inzamam Ul-Haq batting at number 5 for Pakistan. He has been opening of late. Throughout this series, he's had trouble with the pull shot. I think you'll find that the West Indies will test him out on this pitch where there's a little bit of bounce. He's been caught mistiming pulls on at least 3 occasions in this series. Excellent shot from Inzamam. A couple of boundaries in this over, but they lost a wicket. It's 3 for 42.
Neatly done, Carl Hooper, just drifting with his opening delivery way down the leg side, and nicely turned.
That's 4,000 one-day international runs for Ijaz. Chance here at the non-strikers end, and they've got another chance because the batsmen are now both down the same end, and it's going to be a matter for the umpires to sort out who is out. Ijaz is well and truly in the crease. He's past Inzamam, but did Inzamam move out of his crease? This will be interesting.
They're both hanging on grimly. Might need the third umpire, which Peter Parker should call for. He's the man at square leg.
Well, I think the fact that Inzamam moved out of his crease may count against him. Ijaz really never ever stopped, and they're sending Inzamam on his way. Ijaz nods. He says, yes, you're right, very good decision.
In fact, it was the first time in about 2 minutes 29 seconds that Ijaz had smiled. Inzamam's none too pleased about it. We'll come back to the MCG in just a few moments. It's 4 for 53.
Mohammad Wazim is the new batsman after that real mix-up.
And wickets falling early on. This area here, the ball was seaming around all over the place. Steady flow through the middle section, but all in all, it's been very, very tough going.
Cuffy to continue.
Through the vacant slip area and down to the boundary, 4 runs. They have been few and far between. That's one way of getting them.
Yes, that's a little lucky little shake of the head there, understandably so as well. It was very well pitched up, just a little movement, no doubt, and it's wide hit the edge.
That's a good shot, and it's beaten the field. Sherwin Campbell, a desperate dive, but can't cut it off. With his problems in the field. In fact, that was Roland Holler. Sherwin Campbell did the cleaning up. And into the attack now for West Indies from the members' end, Phil Simmons. So with 74 on the board, you've got to think that 170, 180 to 200 is a good score at this stage. That's a good shot. That'll beat the man at backward square and go all the way to the boundary.
He really is a beautiful player of that shot. It tends to go off his bat like lightning. He's so strong. It wasn't that short either. There's a fieldsman back, and you just watch this one fly away off the bat. The fieldsman, I think, for a second thought he might have had it covered, but not for long, because he really does hit him hard.
That's a good shot. That's one of the few times Hooper has erred in his length and line outside the off stump. An opportunity to run 4 then, the relay throw coming back. None for 22 in his 6th over, Carl Hooper. Direct hit might have been interesting. 4 for 84. That's going fine. And all the way to the boundary. Ambrose not moving as freely as he'd like. A welcome boundary for Ijaz.
Oh, good catch. That's a vital wicket. The ball seaming back a long way. Phil Simmons breaks through.
Phil Simmons knew from a long way out that that was going to be a wicket for himself. He didn't even bother to look back at the umpire. Ball hit the seam, came back in at Ijaz Ahmed, looking to cut Ijaz Ahmed, getting the bottom edge and through to the wicket keeper. That's it. Finally a wicket. That's the most important wicket at this stage as well. Ijaz Ahmed, who has been batting so well for Pakistan, is 5 for 96.
Pakistan captain Wasim Akram with an excellent strike rate of 90, an average of 15. He's got a lot of overs to bat out here today. Good running. Brilliantly fielded, magnificent. Jimmy Adams, one of the best of the West Indian fieldsmen. Good catcher, very sound on the ground. This was a great save.
That would have been at least 2 runs.
Sweeps fine. Oh, he's gone again. This time he's gone. He's out. Sure. Oh, I think he's run himself out again. Wasim Akram. Jimmy Adams doing a great job. And dear, oh dear, oh dear. There was never 2 in that.
There was definitely not 2 runs in that. Jimmy Adams running to his left. He's strong on his left hand, obviously. And that was the perfect throw. Out by a long way.
Bat in the air as well. Didn't give the umpire any doubt about that. Watch the bat going over the line. Here comes the bails coming off now. And he's well short. And what a breakthrough. Foolish running, but excellent fielding by Jimmy Adams. Picking up on the run, throwing beautifully. The captain's run out at 6 for 101.
I'm sure Wasim Akram was probably thinking that it was a right-hander running towards the ball and that he would have to run around it. But Jimmy Adams, a left-hander, didn't have to get around it. And what a throw. Right behind the stumps. Had no chance. It's 6 for 102.
Mohan Khan very much in form, striking at 78. averaging around about 20. Hit a lovely 6 to finish the game at the Sydney Cricket Ground in the first final. Nice little chip, well played. They should get 3. Moeen Khan, I think, has been one of the key men for Pakistan when they've been in the field. He's been very aggressive behind the stumps with the gloves. He looks very confident with the bat. First final 38, not out of 44. And he's gone again. This time he's over the man. That's well timed. That's a good hit. He just whipped that up. That was a glorious stroke. That final delivery from Phil Simmons, they dropped the man back square and he just lifted over his head. Big hit.
He played that so easily, Moeen Khan. Perfectly timed. That ball travelled a long, long way in the air. It's a pretty wide boundary out there.
Walsh looking for a quick breakthrough here. And that's well struck. That might get past him. Half a touch there by Cuffy. A good try. It's very well struck.
Well, plenty of blue sky there. There've been a few clouds around in the last hour or so, but nothing much to cool it down for the players. Just through the hands there of mid-wicket. Now, it's a very long run. Man has got to come from deep backward square to mid-wicket. Moeen is just jogging through for an easy 4, making deference to the heat. It's 6 for 130. Jimmy Adams is going to bowl some of his left-arm orthodox spin now from the southern end. He's been quite successful. Much improved bowler, Jimmy Adams. Very good sweep shot. Intentionally swept fine. This is a valuable innings from Moeen Khan.
He knew where the field was, got the left foot in place and really made an effort to get that very, very fine.
And he's gone now. Phil Simmons lurking there at backward point. That ball just bouncing a little bit, catching the top edge. Moeen Khan is most annoyed with himself. Jimmy Adams has struck in his first over. Jimmy Adams isn't convinced that it was good bowling, but I bet his captain thinks otherwise. Pakistan 7 for 137 as drinks come onto the field. Saqlain Mushtaq, who's been one of the great successes for Pakistan on this tour with his bowling. He's a much improved batsman. Curtly Ambrose, who bowled a magnificent spell early on, has now been called back into the attack at the members' end.
Have a go. Oh, beautifully fielded, and it must have missed by a whisker.
Yes, but it missed, and it would have been out by miles. Have a look at this. He lines it up. Plenty of time to do this. He's looking at all the stumps, and the batsman wasn't even in the picture.
Cameron Cuffy, who has been flown out to join the team, brought into the 11 today, and he's now on at the southern end, having bowled 7 overs for 28. A very good tour of Sri Lanka.
Dawes got him. Caught behind, no doubt about that. That was a huge nick and a big deflection. Nicely taken by Murray again. Oh, so Cuffy has got himself a wicket here. Let's have a look at it again. Outside off stump, it seemed to me that he chased it a little bit. There was not much movement off the wicket there, but a big deflection. So another catch taken by Junior Murray. Saqlain out to 4-4. It's 8 for 154. Waqar Younis is the new batsman. He's the number 10 in this lineup. Oh, he's had a go at that one, and it's spooned over the top of backward point. It was pretty well up there, and I think Waqar Younis has decided, well, with all these fieldsmen up, I might as well have a go.
He's quite a good hitter. I've seen him play exactly that way in a test match where he was instrumental in Pakistan winning with Wasim Akram at Lord's a few years ago. Came out and just blazed away from the start.
So it's going to be Ambrose to continue now. Can he clean up? That's the question.
Because although Kirtley keeps saying, and others keep saying about him, that he's got a hamstring problem, now he's got a groin problem as well. He seems to me to be moving with reasonable freedom. And not only that, but he's just castled it with what you might correctly term a brilliant Yorker.
Yes, well, he's just squared up, hasn't he? He's rushed in there and bowled it dead straight and well up there, and really Waqar wasn't equal to the task. Just watch this again, right up in the block hole, and well, I think he was worried about his toes there, wasn't he, more than anything else. And Waqar did exactly the same to him. Got him first ball on Saturday night, so it's 1-all. 9 for 159. Shahid Nazir, right-hand batsman, and well, he's got an average of 25. 9 for 163. It's going to be Ambrose to continue. He's bowling right arm over, and he's bowling to Mohammad Wasim. He's got that one away, and he'll get 2 here as well. Well, that's in the air, and it's going to go. No, he's got him. That's a good catch. Well, he's a good cricketer, Jimmy Adams. He really is. He's a very good outfielder, good with the arm, and that's an example of a well-judged catch. It was over the top of his head. He didn't panic at all, kept his eye on the ball, and went after it and made the catch. No trouble at all. Have another look at it here. Whacked away on the offside. It was high, that one. It went over the top of his head. Watch him go. Watch him keep his eye on the ball here, and no trouble at all.
165, the final score. That's a wonderful West Indian performance. Pakistan have still got something to bowl at, but it's not nearly as many as they'd have wanted. Around about 225, 230, and in fact, it's now a target of 166. Those 2 ducks at the top there set them back dramatically. Amir Sohail 16. Ijaz Senior played well for his 45, but each batsman took a long time to make his runs. Mohammad Wasim 41, Moin Khan 26, and the bowling figures reflect the West Indian dominance. Ambrose 2 for 17. I thought he looked very good today. Courtney Walsh 2 for 24. Cuffy 2 for 33, did well in this his first match. Simmons 1 for 30, justifying his inclusion. And Jimmy Adams, a very useful cricketer, 2 overs no maiden, a vital wicket, 1 for 14, and he got that run out as well. So 166 needed to win, and although the West Indies should be favourites at the moment, Pakistan have a very strong bowling attack.
Sherwin Campbell and Junior Murray, who have done a pretty good job for West Indies in recent times, opening the batting now, and they're facing the Pakistan captain Wasim Akram, who's opening the bowling. Straight away a wide called by umpire Parker. So 1 run on the board. 166 is the target. 3 in a row. And Wasim Akram can't believe it. A lot of movement, not only off the pitch, but certainly through the air as well. He and Waqar swung the ball quite a lot in the first final in Sydney. Some aggressive batting. And there's an appeal now as to whether, and he's been gone, as to whether he has stood on the stump in playing a back foot defensive stroke. Sherwin Campbell, as we know, does go back a long way, bats from inside the crease, and in playing that one away, he has stood on the stump and has been given out.
Well, I think Sherwin Campbell has walked off without even waiting on the umpire to decide what has happened. There he goes. Then when he's starting the run, he steps back, which is a similar thing to what happened with Brian Lara, and certainly that is not out. But Sherwin Campbell has decided to leave the ground. Exactly why? Well, he has left, but as far as the playing conditions are concerned, the rule says that is not out.
It's 1 for 3.
Well, Brian Lara, the new batsman for the West Indies, I'm sure he wasn't quite expecting to be at the crease that quickly, but he has a job to do for the West Indies today, Brian Lara.
Junior Murray is about to face Waqar Younis. And a bigger shout for LBW, and he's gone. West Indies have lost their second wicket. Waqar Younis, from his very first ball, has taken the prize wicket of Junior Murray. LBW.
Well, Pakistan are certainly on fire. This was a very good delivery from Waqar Younis. The ball certainly doing a lot. Whether it would have hit the off stump is another matter. It was an outswinger. We are accustomed to seeing Waqar Younis swinging that ball into the right-hander. That one pitched and was going away. Whether it would have hit the off stump, well, the umpire has thought that it would have. Junior Murray goes back. No runs on the tins for him on this occasion after he had been batting so well. It's 2 for 3.
Shivnarine Chanderpaul is the new batsman for West Indies. They've lost their second wicket. Chasing 166 for victory and to stay alive in the series. 2 wickets have fallen for the loss of just 4 runs. Now you can make that 8 because Lara has played a beautiful square drive off Waqar, who has started in sensational form. Big appeal for LBW. That must have been very, very close. Akram cannot believe it. 4 off the over, 2 for 12. Waqar Younis about to commence his 3rd over from the members' end. Bowling to Shivnarine Chanderpaul. Good shot. It's racing out towards the boundary. And it's going to go all the way, so 4 runs. Chanderpaul, a very sweet timer of the ball, very wristy player. Found the gap beautifully.
Shivnarine Chanderpaul certainly believes that whenever the ball is coming into him, he has a good chance of playing it through the onside. He prefers it coming into him than away. And as that one ducked in towards his legs, he just flicked it through the mid-wicket region.
That's going very fine and all the way to the boundary once again. We'll wait to see what the umpire calls it. And it's going to be leg byes. Waqar Younis straying down the leg side of Chanderpaul. He is very strong in that area. He's already hit 1 boundary off the front foot through mid-wicket. Looking to flick that square once again. Catches the thigh pad, 4 more. Brian Lara is on strike. Wasim Akram is the bowler, and in the commentary position now, Bill Laurie, and with him Ian Chappell.
That's close again. He's forward this time. Last time he was back.
I think you'll find there the bowler asked Peter Parker if he got an inside edge on it. Might have just hit him outside the line of off stump, and he's asking there, the umpire, did it just flick the bat?
Over the top. That's pretty well played. He got plenty of bat on that one. This is a great battle. Lara versus Wasim Akram.
Wasim Akram tested him out with the short one on that occasion, just banged it in a little bit shorter, trying to get it up around about chest height, as Courtney Walsh did a lot of times in the Pakistan innings. Lara not so sure that it was an intentional shot. I think it was just a top edge.
Wasim Akram to continue. Got in! Beautiful bowling and a wonderful, wonderful catch. Mohan Khan having a great summer, and that great bowler picks up Chanderpaul.
Well, that's what he's been trying for, trying to hit the edge. The Pakistan flag is flying, and they really have given their supporters some thrilling moments this summer. Thick edge there from Chanderpaul, and a very acrobatic catch that could well have gone between first and second slip, but Mohan got there first. He's doing a terrific job for Pakistan, as is the skipper, and the West Indies are 3 for 31.
Carl Hooper with a magnificent strike rate of 74, having a good summer, an average of 34, but not all that fit. Got shin soreness, bowled a good 10 overs this afternoon, comes out with 3 for 31, and he's facing Wasim Akram in great form. He plays and missed as Carl Hooper. This one he angles across. He's a beauty.
Also quite amazing when you think how much cricket this man has played in recent years. He's been playing for Lancashire now for some years in the county competition. So it's just cricket, cricket, cricket all the time with Wasim. He hardly ever gets a rest, but he never ever seems to lose his enthusiasm or his fire.
In the air, he's got another one. Oh, this is great. Beautiful bowling. He cramped him up, went to short leg. Carl Hooper goes for a duck, and it's 4 for 31. Superb cricket.
Well, what an inspiration the two captains have been in this match. It was Courtney Walsh who got the West Indies started with a couple of early wickets, and now it's Wasim Akram doing even better for Pakistan. A very well directed short delivery, perhaps off the splice of the bat, maybe even a little bit of glove, and Wasim Akram doing a fantastic job for Pakistan. They have fought every inch of the way in this Carlton United series, and they're fighting at their absolute best in this second final. West Indies are in deep trouble with Hooper heading back for a duck. It's 4 for 31.
Jimmy Adams taking guard, a strike rate of 63. He's had a good day. He took a wicket, magnificent run out and a catch, but now he has to bat for survival for the West Indies. Oh, and he beats him with a rip snorter. Swings away, too good for Jimmy Adams. Squares him up. Double wicket made, 4 for 31, and you're watching a genius at work.
At the members' end, and it's going to be Shahid Nazir.
Now, Wasim Akram is going off the field. He had a bit of a groin strain in Sydney the other evening. He's not moving too freely, I don't think.
Oh, well bowled, and that's a big appeal. He's given him out too. He doesn't think he's hit it, I don't think. Well, that must have nipped back a long way. It hit the inside edge, and it then deflected back to the wicketkeeper. And so another one has fallen.
Well, Jimmy Adams was throwing his arms and his bat and everything up in the air to indicate to the umpire there's no way in the world I got to touch on that. He seemed to do it very hurriedly, and that may be why. It looked as though I might have got the inside edge. Certainly those behind the wicket and the bowler were in absolutely no doubt. Well, there I was just a minute or two ago, sitting back in the commentary box minding my own business, and now it's 5 for 32.
Phil Simmons is the new batsman. Hot foot out of South Africa, brought into the side because of the injury problems. And boy, has he been thrown into the deep end. Well, from Pakistan's point of view, this is really good news. Wasim Akram's coming back on, although he looks as if he's really struggling a bit. And we hear that his right hamstring is the problem. Oh, well fielded, and it's over the top. Well, if that had hit the stumps, that would have been brilliant. It was a good pick-up, but the throw was wide. Lovely pick-up, but just a little too high. In the air and just short. Well, just for a second it looked as if it had carried, but it was just short. Got him, he's dragged it back onto the stumps. Another naught for Simmons. Well, what a blow that is. He's trying to cut that one away on the offside, dragged it back onto the stumps, and the West Indians have now lost another one.
Well, the significant thing to come out of that dismissal is that Brian Lara will have to change his tactics now. He was assuming that Simmons was going to stay with him, and he was playing carefully without taking any risks. Now Simmons is gone at 6 for 41. Lara will have to take charge and try to drive West Indies to victory. Not going to be easy. Simmons gone, bowled by Shahid Nazar. Hasn't made any runs. And the West Indies are deep in trouble at 6 for 41.
So Roland Holder is the new batsman. He's a right-hander. And just nudged away on the onside, and in the commentary box now it's going to be Ian Chappell and Michael Holder.
And he caught Moen again. He's diving all over the place. So Shahid has now got his third wicket. They've got Brian Lara, and surely now they've got this final series wrapped up. a great time for you to join us, Michael.
Not really, Ian. But Shahid Nazir is a happy man. He has bowled very well. He has maintained a perfect line and length, whether it has been a left-hander or a right-hander. There we see Brian Lara just fishing at that one outside the off stump, and Moeen Khan taking a brilliant catch. Who was saying that he had a bad back? That's not the action of a man with a bad back. That was brilliant. And Pakistan, well, I'm sure they have started to celebrate here at the MCG, in Lahore, in Karachi, and all over Pakistan. It's 7 for 42. Curtly Ambrose, the new batsman for the West Indies.
Saqlain Mushtaq. Shouts of catch it, but it's just away from backward point and will reach the boundary. That's what Curtly Ambrose has got to do, and along the way he's going to need a bit of fortune.
And that's exactly what Wasim Akram has been hoping for. He kept the mid-on and the mid-off up, looking for Curtly Ambrose to go over the top. That's what he tried to do. In the end, he got 4 runs, but not exactly where he intended. West Indies required rate going over 4 for the first time, and you can see why. That yellow line has started to level out, going further away from the blue line, but in the wrong direction.
Afridi into the attack.
Yes!
It's a good shot. Holder finding the gap. It's running fast. Ambrose comes back for the third. It's a fine shot from Rohan Holder, hitting with the spin.
Well, this was just a shortish delivery outside off stump. It was nicely played into the gap.
It's going to continue from the Great Southern Stand end of the Marble Cricket Ground. Goes a big hit, going down the Benman's coming around, he won't get it. Bounces into the side screens. Good straight hit by Curtly Ambrose.
Yes, his partner came down the pitch and said, well played, and then perhaps he said, no, you don't have to really go berserk here, just watch it. This was a good hit, dead straight. If you can keep hitting him dead straight, with the fieldsman wide at mid-off and mid-on, well, then he's going to be okay.
Gone, dropped. Well, it went straight to the captain, beautifully bowled, and he put it down. I think he should have caught that, didn't seem to go too quickly.
Oh, I tell you what, this went fast. It really went quickly. He had a go to win up as well, and he got his hands to it and was gone.
Got in! No, says umpire, while the bowler and wicketkeeper were confident.
Well, he was round the back of Ambrose in a flash, Moeen Khan. There was certainly a double noise. I think he probably hit his leg. Just have a look at this, see if we can pick it. Well, it really looked as if it came off the inside edge of the bat.
Oh, another one here. This time he gets it away for a single down and long on.
Some running repairs to Curtly Ambrose here. The trainer Dennis Waite is out on the ground, and he has been in some discomfort for 4 or 5 overs now. And there you see Rohan Holder calling for a runner for Ambrose.
We're in the situation that all the lights have gone off here at the MCG. Our pictures are now coming back, but the lights at the ground, I suppose it's something to do with the excessive heat today and the strain on power supplies, but we have some sort of pictures back, but we don't have any lights at the ground. The lights look okay now, and they've all come back on. There were 1 or 2 gaps in one of them I'm looking at now. There's still a gap or 2 there.
Shahid Afridi is continuing from the members' end. That's
Well
bowled in.
done.
A beautiful delivery from Shahid Afridi, and Rohan Holder laid all around it. That's the breakthrough that Pakistan needed.
Well, it may have been the lights going off, or it may have been just a brilliant ball from Afridi. Oh, that is a cracker. It's just kissed the outside of the off stump on the way through. Beautiful piece of bowling. I can tell you that young fellow will be a hero in Pakistan at the moment. Don't worry about out in the field with his teammates. Back in Pakistan, he will be tops. It's 8 for 89.
Courtney Walsh, the West Indies captain, makes his way out to the centre and into the commentary box now. Bill Laurie, and with him, Michael Holding.
Curtly Ambrose has been the man doing the scoring in that partnership with Roland Holder, and now that Roland Holder has departed, I would think Curtly Ambrose just might start playing even a few more shots than he did before.
It's through. They should get one. They're looking for second. Walsh not coming back. Got him, bowled him. Nice fight. Walsh trying to sweep it away. So claims a wicket. That's the 9th down. That's 9 for 90.
Well, it took them quite some time to start getting wickets again, Pakistan, but now that they have started to get wickets, they are coming very quickly. Well flighted delivery from Sack Lane. Courtney Walsh bowled behind his legs. Ball pitching just inside the line of leg stump and carrying on and hitting leg stump. No spin at all on that delivery, and Wasim Akram has found a new dance. It's the celebratory dance. Another duck for the West Indies. It's 9 for 90.
Number 11, Cameron Cuffey, comes to the crease. It's all over bar the shouting, one feels here at the MCG, despite the fact that Ambrose is 24 not out. 66 with 60 balls to be bowled, and Waqar Younis coming back into the attack to bowl his 7th over. Got in, that's it. Pakistan, great victory. Waqar Younis bowls Cuffey. They're all out for 103. And a very good effort by Pakistan, defending 165 runs. They've won convincingly here in front of 24,000 people. Certainly the best team in this series. Congratulations to all the Pakistani players.
They certainly have played very consistent cricket, the Pakistan team. They lost the first game that they played against the West Indies way back in Adelaide, but since then they have been playing very, very good cricket. Wasim Akram, the man being congratulated there by all his teammates. He certainly led them well, led them from in front, bowled well, even with injuries. Done a very, very good job.
62 runs the margin there for Pakistan, and a thoroughly worthy victory for Wasim Akram's side. Just the one good partnership there between Roland Holder and Curtly Ambrose, and Ambrose played with great courage. He's done something rather nasty to a muscle, or even more than one muscle there, and he must be in some doubt for the test match coming up in Adelaide. Holder played pretty well, but the Pakistanis were well on top all the way through. There was just that little glitch there when that partnership produced those runs, 47 of them in all, and then Pakistan's bowlers came back again. Wasim Akram, 3 for 17. He's got a muscle problem, but he doesn't have a test match coming up. Waqar Younis, 2 for 17. Shahid Nazir, very, very impressive once again. He's going to be good. 10 overs, 3 maidens, 3 for 14. Saqlain Mushtaq, 1 for 26, came in at the right time with a wicket, and Shahid Afridi, 1 for 21 in 7 overs and no maidens. Well, at the presentation, Wasim Akram, the Pakistan skipper, received the trophy for winning the Carlton United Series, this best of 3 finals, and also collected $100,000, and that'll be shared amongst the team, and will be very, very well received in Pakistan. Shahid Afridi was the man of the finals. He picked up $2,000 for that. Brian Lara was the man of the series. He was given a Honda Valkyrie bike, a motorcycle worth in excess of $25,000, and well-deserved as well. He made 2 wonderful hundreds in the series, and then a 90 in Perth. Well, nothing humdrum about the cricket today. It was exciting, a low-scoring match, and very good for the spectators, except when we had the power cut here at the MCG. But we got over that, and it was a very, very good, tight match. In the end, Pakistan coming out easy and worthy winners by 62.